welcome to your weekly messages. These are your messages for the week beginning Sunday, the 7th of April. And I'm really excited about this week because, of course, we have the positive and, the powerful energies, I should say, the powerful energies of the solar eclipse on Monday, the 8th of April. How positive they're going to be is going to be interesting. They're powerful and it's light coming in. When light comes in, darkness goes out. So it might not be positive. I meant to say powerful because for some people, for a lot of people, we're going to feel that energy. But if we can look at it as a clearing energy, like when you're sweeping the floor, you have to play around in the dirt, right? You're sweeping all the dirt out, right? And you can get your hands dirty, you can get some dust up your nose. I've never used that analogy before, but hey ho. And then you can get rid of it. It's a bit like that because when the light comes in, anything that is not high at that level of frequency is going to go. So lower frequency emotions, grief, anxiety, fear, these things are going to come up because we're processing them. And of course, when they come up, we will have a reflection of them in our reality. So yeah, actually, it could possibly be the opposite of positive. It's funny how that card wanted to come out then. Oh, interesting. But it is overall a positive thing because it's like free energy healing. It's like free energy healing. And when you learn how to navigate these energies, and to go with the flow and to honor and respect your body and your feelings, and understand that it's all happening for you to feel it. Remember, own it, feel it, heal it. Yeah, I see it as a good thing. And of course, with that light, loads of good stuff comes in as well. You're going to have, with that higher frequency, you're going to have new ideas, new inspiration. That's what the April cards were about. The April cards were about giving birth to heaven on earth. And it's because of this inspiration coming in, and we're going to run with it and co-create with other people to create a better way of living, a better way of being, which is all stemming from a better way of thinking. So yeah, and there was also a little bit in the April messages about gratitude as well, the power of gratitude. It's an important reminder. Sorry, can't get the words out. I have just done actually my long-awaited video on the map of consciousness, which I've been wanting to do for ages. It did seem a little bit I felt like it was a little bit garbled because there's so much overlap in all the different concepts. The map of consciousness has so much depth to it that there's so many things going on in it. So trying to explain them all, I'm hoping that you'll get something out of it anyway. And if not to worry, let it float on by. But I've been wanting to do it for a long time, and I finally did. But I often go off on tangents when I talk about the map of consciousness. I've done it in a live workshop before, but it was very different doing it to camera. So anyway, let me know what you think of that. I'll put a link in the description and the video in the end screen for you, as well as the link to the April messages, because of course we're still at the beginning of April, so they are going to be very relevant. So let's have a look. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Welcome back if you're not. I really appreciate you being here. And any other heads up for this week? Any other heads up for this week? Any other heads up for this week? Looks like we've got 3. Should we dive straight in? Okay. Oh, beautiful. So the 4 of Pentacles for me is about investing your time, your money, and your energy in you. The traditional meaning with this card is don't hold on too tightly to your money. You've got to speculate to accumulate. That's what I want to say. And I think this is going to be really relevant because some of that inspiration that's coming in with the lights this month, it's going to inspire you to do something, maybe learn yoga or maybe do art workshops. I'm always saying this, aren't I? The same things. You'll know for you, it would be something else, maybe traveling, going to a particular country or going to visit a friend on the other side of the world. I don't know, moving house or buying a new car, or I don't know, taking up a new hobby, a new activity, something that's going to is going to satiate a desire, I want to say, something that you've always wanted to do. It's inspiration of like, oh, I'd love to do that. Learn tarot. It might be to learn tarot, you know, learning online, or I have done a tarot teaching course, which I really enjoyed, and I am thinking of offering another one. So if you want to learn through me, then let me know and I'll get a group together again. But this is about investing. Remember, Pentacles isn't just money for my interpretation. It's time, resources, energy, and money. And it's so important when we invest that in ourselves, because we have been so programmed and brought up to spend money on other people and also to save money. We've been really programmed to save money, but it's important to understand. I'm not trying to get you to be irresponsible here, but it's important to understand that everything is energy, including money. And like water is energy. And when water flows, it's really healthy, right? Have you noticed that animals always want to drink from flowing water rather than the stagnant water that's in their bowls, right? But water, when it's stopped flowing, and it goes stagnant. And then if you leave it like that, horrible things start growing in it, don't they? It's the same with all energy. It's the same with emotions, which I talk about. If you don't express your emotion and let it fulfill its cycle, because energy and motion, emotions, they want to move in cycles. All energy wants to move in cycles. We've got the water cycle, we've got all sorts of things, but you know, emotions want to move in cycles as well. And if you block it by not feeling it, by not processing it, then that's when it gets all blocked and lodged in the body somewhere and causes illness and malfunction and disease and things like that. So we know that energy, well, we know from a stuffy room, you go in there, you open the windows, let the energy flow. So energy, when it doesn't move, goes stale. And it's the same with money, I want to say, because money's there for you to spend, not to waste. We're not talking about wasting money. We're talking about investing. And I don't mean just investing money in order to make more money, which I'm not knocking. Okay, if you have it, do that. Great, fine, fill your boots. But this card is telling me invest in your energy, invest in your frequency. So do whatever it is that's going to make you feel better. So it's probably a course of study or something really liberating. It could be you might be in a relationship that you don't want to be in, but you think you can't afford to leave. You might be in a job that you hate, but you think you can't afford to leave. You know what I'm saying? But it's about investing your savings, probably. I spent all of mine on my yoga teacher training. But it is about investing your time, because a lot of people say, I don't have enough time to do what I want. And your energy, I don't have enough energy, I'm always too tired, I don't have enough money. They're the three classics, aren't they? And this is saying you need to invest your time, your money, and your energy in you. That doesn't have to be something, it's not something selfish, but it could be in like energy healing or going for a massage, something that makes you relax, you know, or going to 4-day week instead of a 5-day week. Cut your times down, your hours down, so that you've just got a little bit of time to yourself, you know, whatever it might be. But he is a reminder that your future lies in your frequency and not in your bank account, because he is about not holding on too tightly. So if you've got some savings somewhere and there's something you really want to do, yeah, this is the time to do it. Because we got the Fool. So they're face down. Anyone new to my channel, they're face down. I don't know what they are until I turn them over, obviously. The Fool, Major Arcana. It's the Fool's journey. We've had a completion. We've now got the Great Awakening, right? We've done all this clearing, the light's coming in. Where is it taking us? This is spiritual guidance. He's taking very little forward with him because he's choosing to invest in himself. So this is also about maybe getting rid of some material stuff that we don't need. We don't downsizing, I want to say. I mean, the fool has downsized, right? There's his loyal friend. You know, he's got a song in his heart and a skip in his step, you know. He's so happy. He's a little bit naive, maybe, because he's just about to jump off a cliff and take a leap of faith. Because we have to take a leap of faith. That's how it works. He's not taking much forward with him. So if you are leaving a relationship and you think you're probably thinking you need more money than you do. Um, if you are wanting to leave a job or go part-time or something, you know, you don't need as much money as you think you do, because maybe there's things you've been spending money on that you don't need to spend money on anymore. It's not always about how much you make. Um, yeah, I mean, I remember this when I left the day job. I kept thinking, how am I going to make the same money? But the truth is, I never had to make the same money because my expenses dropped. So as soon as I left the school, my expenses dropped and I didn't have to make the same money. But I took the leap of faith because the expenses didn't drop until the house sold. And then, you know, I could do that. But it's that principle, isn't it? You've got to take a leap of faith first. And then energetically, when you take a leap of faith, you can see it with the birds and the mad people that jump off cliffs in bird suits and things. But there is, when you take a leap of faith like that, there is an energetic upthrust that comes and it carries you once you've taken that leap of faith. But you don't get the upthrust until you've leapt. So yeah. That's why it's called faith. But look, he's got this flower in his hand, which symbolizes fruition, fruition and growth and beauty and all of these things that are growing from his hand, because wherever he goes, his frequency goes, and he knows that his future lies in his frequency. He knows that. So wherever he's going, his knowledge is going with him, his experience is going with him, his level of consciousness is going with him, and our level of consciousness is our new currency. That's what we're creating our reality from. Our reality is a creation from our level of consciousness. So, wow, beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful. I'm so glad to see the Fool here. Oh, and there you are, back to weighing up. Can I, can't I? Can I, can't I? That's what he's saying. He's got the pentacles and he's like, oh, but I really want to study this, or I really want to move here. I really want to leave this job. And it's like, I can't afford it. I don't have the time. I don't have the resources. That's what he's saying. He's weighing up whether he can afford to make that decision, whether he can oh, I need to pull another one. I want to pull another one because I want to pull a clarifier on this, because you're in this situation. You know that this is the journey. This is the awakened journey. This is the hero's journey. This is you being the hero of your own reality, because of course you are. You're the creator of your own reality, right? And he's following his heart, you know, so he might have less money. He might have to tighten his economic belt. That's not a problem. He might be a little bit lonely in the beginning because he's gone somewhere new. He doesn't know anybody. You know, there is that kind of, you know, fear, a little bit of fear coming up, but it's not, it's the kind of nervousness. It's like the anticipation. It's kind of like excitement. It's attached, it's that kind of exciting nervousness rather than the negative nervousness. But yeah, it's the spiritual guidance, because one of the things I want to say is whatever it is that you want to do, or whoever it is that you want to be, why do you have that inspiration? Why do you have that thought about what you want to do? Because nobody else has that. It's so unique to you. And as we evolve, we naturally gravitate towards what our soul wants us to do. So whatever it is that you're inspired to do, whatever it is your heart is telling you to do, it's your soul talking to you loud and clear, and it will be part of your destiny. So really, yeah, look, weighing up, should I, shouldn't I? Should I spend the money? Should I spend the time? Should I spend the energy? Twos are always decisions. So that's kind of what he's, I'm going to just pull another one. Do we have a clarifier for this? Because we know he has to make the decision to leave his comfort zone. Look what came out. The Queen of Pentacles. You got 4 cards and 3 of them are Pentacles. So if it is money you're worried about, don't worry. But Pentacles is resourcefulness. It's resourcefulness, because it's not all about having the money. It's about being resourceful, knowing people that can help you, knowing where to go to get what you need. She is the most resourceful of the queens. Queens are very much influencers. So you've got this beautiful influence coming in your life. She's living in abundance, look, and she's very focused on her abundance of joy, her abundance of health, her abundance of happiness, her abundance of love. But it is also financial security. She feels very secure because that sense of freedom and security is coming from within her. She's feeling very secure in herself, and she trusts herself. And that's why she's able to take this leap of faith. So he's taking the leap of faith, and she's saying, look, you end up with this beautiful abundance. You end up with the security, the stability, because Pentacles is earth. It's solid, it's stable, it's secure, it's resourceful. It's beautiful, isn't it? And Pentacles is typically money, financial security. Wow. Should I, shouldn't I? Yes, you should. Yes, you should. Take the leap of faith and enjoy it. There's a great awakening going on. You know that where you are, you know that where you're at doesn't feel right. It's like that quote that I always get wrong, but I'm going to give it a go again. The risk it took to stay in bud was greater than the risk it took to blossom. I think I might have got it right that time. From Anais Nin. The risk, or we could put it in the present tense, the risk it takes to stay in a bud, okay, undeveloped, unevolved, okay, in the comfort zone, the risk it takes to stay there is greater than the risk it takes to bloom. And that's what he's doing, blooming. Time for you to bloom. Time for you to bloom. Wow, beautiful, isn't it? Have a fantastic week. If you want a private reading, get in touch. I love you all. Check out my new video in Lessons in Awakening as well. Bye for now.